and it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.
Me too. Perfect timing. Yeah. As in me? Yeah. Ah, great. Doom is having to do the intro again.
Hey, yeah, I don't know. OBS thinks my standard mic selection is not my standard mic, but yeah, welcome. I was just excited to tell everybody how no, I don't know how I loved to be back, I guess, and especially with 2 tiers now. But yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah,
Had
what?
quite a while off, to be fair. But now
Gotta
we get
get.
back. We're gonna have some action on track. First time having 2 tiers in a while as well, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm mega excited to see you guys duke it out in the lead later on. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So who have we got out on track first? We got the boys
Racing
from the Racing
Bulls.
Bulls,
Yeah, I wonder.
who haven't raced in Sundays since the last Challenger race. So
I think they did not race
like 2
for
years.
yeah, the last 2 games. I don't think they even got them, right? Like, I think they genuinely just didn't even own the game.
I think they got 23, or at least Nitro did. But Ocean, I think, went to do some other things.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, but glad to see some Challenger tier OGs back at it again. We have a whole bunch of newcomers, though let's go over the familiar faces first, I guess. As you can see, DJ, formerly driving the Mercedes together with Den, who forgot to sign up, is in the McLaren here with a newcomer. Then
from America as well.
yeah, that's going to be. I mean, I'm curious how good the game runs.
It sometimes cause issues with connection, but
yeah,
I've done a couple races with them pre-season and didn't come across any issues. So it should
also
be fine.
they said they are in a hotel in a work trip over the weekend and are playing the game on their laptop. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that's gonna pan out, because I think their time trials are pretty decent for Challenger tier standards. But then of course,
yeah, we have the return of Fabian.
yeah,
who,
yeah.
Took some time out. We have a Williams parked on the line as well. Off track there, sorry.
Yeah, Nitro almost crashed into them just before, but they were off track, so all good, all good. Yeah, then Jabostic and
well,
yeah, Daddy.
Daddy and Jabostic,
yeah,
who are diehard Haas fans.
Yes.
They will not race anything other than that.
Though,
and I guess
no, actually, I think Jabostic didn't even had Haas in his car choices, but they have raced together at Haas before, so we just put him in there.
Well, Daddy is.
Yeah, Daddy is. Daddy is.
Daddy's always Haas. He's never. And I guess an honourable mention for returning members is Herbie. Herbie used to do casting with yourself.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I don't think Herbie has ever driven a race, but yeah, he has casted
Herbie
indeed.
is Herbie's first time on track tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, let's get to the newcomers, I guess. Herbie and Asuna, of course, known faces in the Sundayverse, have been active in Formula Sundays for ages. Same as a Silent Panda here in the Red Bull, who is also a Sundays director and running Rocket League mainly. Who's driving with Speedy usually, but Speedy could not make it today. Pretty, how do you say, like, short before now? Something came up suddenly, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we have a bunch of people who we barely know anything about, right?
A returning member as well is Tientia.
Oh yeah.
She's not racing today, but Tientia is also back racing for Sundays again. I think similar situation to Nitro and Ocean, with kind of just missing out the past couple of seasons, past couple of games.
Yeah. Yeah, and like entirely new coming are, as we said, DJ's teammate there, in-game as Con, I think. On Discord it's like Catalina or something? Ah, no.
Yeah, for me it's showing up as Catalina, yeah.
Okay, so
Which
we'll call her Catalina, I guess. Yeah, yeah, fair. We had Con for a while as well.
What you should do, I don't know if you have already, but go through and add everyone on EA in the game and it'll show.
Yeah, I've added all the requests that have been there, but I guess like most of them have just added you.
Go through the lobby and do it.
Oh yeah, I'll do that next time. But yeah, we have Fabian's teammate there, Ethrower, I'd say. In the Aston coming in new, who we're on board with right now here, Menop is driving together with Lysum, who can't make it. Lysum has also played in Rocket Sundays in the past, but has also driven, I think in the Alpine, if I remember correctly, in Formula Sundays before.
I'm not too sure, I can't remember. I'm trying to go through like my mental filing cabinet of all the graphics I've done. And I can't remember seeing Lysum anyway.
Who did we not mention yet? The Rice here, who has not really strung together a clean lap yet. Teammate of Tianche here. Actually, I'm...
And Psycho as well is also a newcomer in the Mercedes there.
Psycho would usually be paired with Moggy, but his game keeps crashing, and until he has that resolved, which is probably going to be not tonight anymore, I guess he won't be able to drive much.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get that fixed though.
16.7
Nitro. Yeah, Nitro in P1 right now with a 16.7.
Yeah, that seems pretty fast.
That's pretty fast, yeah. I know the I guess the window from P15 to P26, 27 was all like within a couple of tenths. It was very, very close.
Seeding wise, you say? Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, seeding. Yeah, with the seeding.
Yeah, I mean, you yourself just barely got into Elite. Though,
to be fair, I could have gone faster. I just didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, that's good though, right? Should be a little bit more competitive in Elite then. Than the seeding indicates.
I don't want to like sit and grind this game. I ended up doing that for the last one and I ended up not liking it, so then it came to Sundays and I was like, great, I have to just go out and do this.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to keep the mindset of, I want to be here, I want to compete, I do want to have fun for the most part, so I'm not gonna overwork myself and get, in my own head about being faster. Obviously, want to improve, and we have a Red Bull of Silent Panda going backwards. I think they might have had a wee moment there.
Oh yeah, I mean, gotta be careful with that, I guess, for... You could get disqualified if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, this game is ruthless as well. Sometimes it will not show the message of going the wrong way.
Mm.
So it can creep up at you. But nearly a second between P1 and P2 right now.
Yeah, we might have to take care of Nitro in some other way.
I'm pretty sure there's a seat in Elite.
Hey, I mean, no, that has been filled by Yeast, no?
Potential. Yes, he's just filled the seat, but I think there's another one that.
Oh, okay. We may see. We may see.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just a one-off. Maybe he's gonna wrap it this challenger tier, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna find out, I guess. What is that Nitro lap? Yeah, Seagull. Seagull is scared of Nitro. Yeah.
Nitro is currently going purple sector 1, so he's going faster already.
He kinda lost it in the turn. Don't know how much time he gained in one day. And is wanting to get moved instantly. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, he's already 2/10 up, so even that little kind of snap on the exit of the
Oh,
and he's
that's-
invalidated, so lost it there. Invalidated on the exit of the fast left-right turn.
Well, well, well.
So
Fabian is
turns
just
9-10.
starting a lap. Great Nitro for Yeast. We'll see how Yeast fares tonight. Give my goat the Charlie title. Oh god. We're full on rigging it at this point, right?
I'm currently watching Ocean as well, just behind Fabian,
Oh, okay.
who appears to also be on the lap.
Yeah, Fabian also purple sector 1, even though I never know whether or not that's a lie on this game. Oh well, I have
think
not
it's
seen it
fixed
at
for
all
the
on
most
this
part.
game.
So Ocean has jumped up quite a bit, so we're gonna see. I think Ocean hit the 16s as well.
Yeah. Fabian, invalid lap here. Someone tell Fabian he can use ERS. Yeah, you do that, Seagull. Surely he's streaming. Can probably just go there and tell him. Give him the line. So let's see. Ocean is, I think, pretty
Ocean
much
is about
the.
to, yeah.
Oh no, he's in
He's about-
lapping, no?
No, he's flying.
But he has full battery. Or is that a bug?
Might be. Oh wait, no. That's so weird. He went like over a second faster.
Yeah, I feel like the game's timer is probably just
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's I literally installed
DJ
it
on the lap.
today.
Yeah. We've got DJ on the lap here.
Yeah, same. Yeah, he's currently best of the rest there, I guess, if the Racing
Yeah.
Bulls are the force to be reckoned.
Yeah, I think it could be a decent fight up the front. So DJ only improving by 0.05 of a second. Showing a purple sector 1. I don't know if that's personal sector or all of the qualifying. But I guess we'll see when he crosses the line.
Yeah. 2/10
That's
up.
17,
I
22.
doubt it's purple overall then yet,
Yeah.
because he should still be a second down.
Yeah.
Unless he did some major mistake in Sector 3 here that cost him like an entire second. But
Yeah. First driver I've seen using the number 11 in game as well.
oh yeah, might be.
It's the first game to have 11 be available as well.
Oh yeah,
DJ
Paris
does
is gone. Yeah.
1:16.7. So he's 700s behind Nitro.
Okay,
there.
I mean maybe he
That's a
did
decent
make that
lap.
big
It's
mistake.
a really good.
Yeah.
It's a good lap.
Yeah. Yeah. Really gained a second in
So-
the last sector. Crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Got Jabostic on a lap, I believe.
Mhm. A little bit deep there. We'll see. Delta
Traffic
for
coming
Sector
up.
2 is coming
Don't
up.
know if-
Yeah.
Don't know if the Red Bull Panda is on a lap. Yeah, Panda is also on a lap. Coming out, and he's
Oh,
invalidated.
2 seconds down.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Pandas just went off completely at the
Ooh.
910.
Asuna has just put down a 119 for P11 right now.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not sure. I think Ethroa. Oh, dude, I need help on that pronunciation at some point by him.
So Panda
But
appears
I
to
think
be
like
for-
all of the bottom 4 currently are like complete newcomers to the F1 series.
yeah.
So that's gonna be like very interesting to see them duke it out for the last few points positions.
Right Rice. I don't know if Rice is on an in-lap. I think he is.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the delta that showed was for his last complete lap. Yeah, 5 seconds down. That's not gonna be a fast lap. Jabostic should be on an in-lap as
Suna,
well.
I think is on a lap.
No, it's invalid.
Oh yeah.
No, he's coming in. I think he just completed his lap before this one.
Yeah. There's Jabostic getting on. Is he on an in-lap or still a lap?
Oh,
Seems to be pushing it, and he's invalidated, so he's just invalidated on that chicane of... Chicane? That's right, yeah.
Seagull Con is Catalina. Oh god, Panda forgot the line there.
Catching a lot of people out. Jabostic getting out the way nicely as well. With, I believe, Ethror.
Yep, I think they are the next one to start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tool is not running. I love you, Seagull. Fuck. Okay, we're going in.
Wow, first F-bomb of the stream and it wasn't me.
What F word? I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, can they hear me in this screen?
Yeah, we're audible.
Okay. So
do not
we're
say
now
anything
a
you will regret.
podcast you guys can listen to. Coming to streaming services never. So we have a thrower going around in sector 2. Seems to be up by 3.5 tenths. And he's invalidated on the left right of 910. Yet again, another driver being caught out by the fast left right.
Okay, seems to be all running. I saw live timings in there, so I think it's still fully connecting.
So Jabostic is about to start a lap. He's 100% battery.
Wait, what? He must have been out for like 4 laps now. Or
yeah,
is he?
So. I'm not really too sure what's going on.
I mean, Daddy is on a hot lap as well. I'm currently on board with him.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, a lot of people on outlaps, I guess. We have, I think, if I saw it right, a minute or so more of qualifying. Yeah, 1 minute 23 there. Was interrupted by all the yellows.
Yeah, got a bunch of traffic in the last corner there. I'm not too sure, is that... Yes, we got Ocean starting another lap here. We'll see how he's going to do at the end of Sector 1.
Daddy is going to come over the line, has run out of ERS though, but still a big 1 second improvement just ahead of his teammate now. Let's see, DJ is about a 10th up. This could be enough for pole position here for the McLaren driver. Oh.
So Ocean is up by 4 tenths, which puts 117.8 so far.
Yeah, DJ is currently looking at a possible 116.6 flat. If he keeps it together through Sector 3. That was not the greatest exit, but it's not horrible neither. Let's see if he can carry it through the last 2 turns here. That looks decent enough. Could definitely be closer to the apex, but here we are. 16.74. He lost too much in that last sector. Could not get that provisional pole here. I think Ocean is now down in time as well.
Yeah, Ocean's about to just come down. I didn't quite catch the delta time at the end of Sector 2, but he was up 3 tenths, so 17.2.
Oh, and
there, so not much of an improvement.
Jabostic has also improved big time again. Asuna might improve here. Nope, that is 1.5 seconds slower. Let's see Herbie. Oh, Herbie's currently at 10th up. He's also almost out of ERS, so I'm not sure if that gonna make it to the line. Oh, very nice taking of the second chicane though. Almost a corner cut, most likely.
Herbie's
A bit early there.
I have noticed though that Herbie and Fabian are using the same number. I feel like Fabian might not be too happy about that.
Yeah, I mean Fabian definitely had it for longer.
I know some people are very.
No
Herbie
more.
improving by 6/10 though.
No, I don't think he did improve. He was down by 6/10.
Wait, yeah, no, sorry.
Okay, I was like, wait.
I genuinely just had a malfunction for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, plus means good, yeah? No, plus is bad.
Yeah. More time equals better, right? It's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, who thought of that? But yeah, DJ is just parking in his garage, and then we should be done with this qualifying.
Yep, so that's us done with qualifying. So,
Yeah.
kind of showing who might be our theoretical winners.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
it's gonna
top
definitely be
4.
between the VCAR boys and DJ.
Yeah, top 4 definitely setting themselves apart, and same way, honestly, bottom 4 are setting themselves apart a little bit. But yeah, Nitro and DJ very quick, Ocean and Jabostic just behind, and then comes the best of the rest pretty much, with Rice, Psycho, Daddy, Con, Menep, and Fabian Gaming in the top 10.
Yeah. Could be an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, there is a lot of drivers who have similar pace.
I'm going to pull a random number of a predicted or a percentage chance of safety car. I'm going to say 43% chance of a safety car.
43%. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
We have a lot of newcomers.
Nah, I'm sure they're fine.
This game is a little bit more less forgiving with dirty air.
Is that so?
I've also just realized that McLaren are fully American.
Oh yeah, true. Even though it is not then, it's still fully American. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm just excited to see Challenger tier again, honestly. It's kind of fun having 2 tiers again. And I feel like for Challenger, of course, the gaps are naturally larger because, like, the times stray a little bit towards the bottom, right? But, like, for Elites, especially, that's gonna mean, like, it's gonna be crazy packed there. And super competitive. So, yeah. Oh, waiting for play. Ah, yeah, I forgot that we're having the new please wait before you ready up rule.
Yeah, I made sure to say that. I also made sure to mention about, like, breaking meter boards. There's not, I don't think there's any on track. I'll let you take this one. So, the formation lap going off. Something that I know quite a lot of people aren't necessarily used to. In some of the preseason lobbies we were doing, we had the formation lap on by accident when we didn't mean to, and people just kind of took off like it was the race start as well. So.
Oh yeah, I mean better this way around than the other way around, I guess.
Well, yeah. So, trying to think what we got. So we've got majority of the drivers on hard tires, so that being Nitro, DJ, Rice, Psycho, Catalina, Asuna, Ethror, Herbie, and Silent Panda.
Daddy on softs.
The others,
yeah,
I was just about to say the others on mediums with Ocean, Jabostic, Menop, and Fabian Gaming, with a rogue choice of softs from Deddy. I don't know how the softs
I mean,
are going to.
maybe
I've tried
he's
them.
hoping for a safety car, I guess.
Maybe the yeah, if there's a safety car early on, that's gonna play well to him. But personally, I don't think the softs are gonna last that long. They're gonna be tore up.
I've heard that
Very, very
tire
early
life
on.
is like way shorter on this game, and that potentially like more pit stop strategies may become viable.
It's also because the tires this year are steps softer than they were last year.
Oh, okay.
So we also have a new tire that's a new compound. I think it's the C6.
Yeah.
That's not what we're using here, but the C6 I think is like super soft.
I kind of miss the days of where they were just called like hyper soft, ultra soft, and stuff.
Yeah.
That was kind of freaky. Although
So possible strategies is a 1-stop. You start in hards, end the race on mediums.
Yep.
The 2-stop, starting the race on hards or mediums, doing medium medium hard or hard medium medium.
Yep.
2-stop seems valuable
Hmm?
or valuable, or I can't remember the right word, but yeah.
Yeah, like the proposed pit stop strat.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted this. Yeah, that it showed me was hard, medium, soft. But let's see how the start is going for now. As I think Nitro got away very cleanly. Daddy is already side by side with the Rice, looking to move up to P4. Gets pushed all the way off the track though. Loses out on a lot of positions. Yellow flags.
Yellow already.
Yeah.
I believe it might be Panda. Kind of just maybe run a little wide.
Oh my god, and there's a huge crash coming together there. The Haas is turned the wrong way around. I feel like everybody and their mum has lost their front wing. There's another car looking the wrong way, and oh, I think that is Rice who...
So Rice out of the session by being T-boned by Panda.
Ay. That is, well, a bunch of 10-second penalties flying around.
Sector 1.
Yeah. Doom invite Catalina. I don't know if I have a... can you, Bats?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got... Rice is cooked. Yeah, that's how he's meant to be eaten, honestly.
So
I've had rice today.
Damn.
Yeah, holy.
An interesting start. So I can guarantee we're going to see quite a lot of people pulling the pits here.
Yeah, I mean...
Panda, Jabostic, and I believe Catalina have no wing. So they're going to need to come in at some point. Which is rather unfortunate with starting on the hards.
Also, look who's running in P4.
Yes!
The man, the myth,
I'd love to see it.
The legend. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Jabostic and Panda peeling into the pits now. Ethror is also in, probably. Also had some form of contact. And Ocean and P1.
Yeah.
So I missed what happened at the front there because I was trying to keep an eye on the back.
Honestly, it wasn't really visible. At some point there was a Racing Bull facing the wrong way. I assume that had to be Nitro. They got turned around in some way at some point though, but then again, like, basically everybody was turning into the wrong way at some point in these first 3 turns.
Yeah, it's just an annoying mechanic with the game where if you have any form of contact, you sometimes just get glued together.
Oh, that's still a thing. Okay.
Each other. Yeah, it's still a thing. I wouldn't say it's as bad, but it's still bad enough.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of side-by-side action into these first few turns. Fastest lap by Ocean. Yeah, under VSC conditions. That is...
120.6, so we'll definitely have more people. Worth noting as well that, like real Formula 1, we're not awarding the point for fastest lap anymore.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
So, you can go out there, you can blast your tires, go as fast as you want to, but now fastest lap isn't really anything worth it.
Wait, did Fabian overtake Menop somehow?
I believe so.
It looks like Menop lost a lot of time. I'm not sure if he just overshot. Also, I'm not sure. Is it green flag? I still have caution out.
Yeah, I have caution as well. It looks like everything's fine.
Yeah, okay, because I was like, Fabian wouldn't overtake someone under safety car, would he? Fabian will absolutely... Oh no, DRS is activated, yeah, they are definitely racing. And Fabian is just breezing by Herbie here. Oh my god, a little bit too fast, I guess. Oh, Herbie's still up on the inside, but backs out, wisely so.
Yeah, the bit of seeing that on the feed. I have the stream open so I can see the feed. It's a little delayed. Yeah, so I can see it, what you're seeing, but just slightly delayed. So when you
yeah,
say
might
something
be.
happens.
Yeah, I'm just jumping on board with Daddy now, because I think this little group is probably gonna battle for positions some more in the upcoming laps. Not sure. I would think Fabian can probably drive away from this with his medium tires. Menop and Daddy, of course, both on softer compounds than Herbie, so he's probably gonna come under quite some pressure.
Yeah. A couple people either served penalties, I believe. Yeah, I've seen some penalties earlier, but only DJ with a 10-second for, I believe, speeding in the pits.
I think it's for the crashes in the start. There were like 3 or 4 10-second penalties. 10 seconds is not speeding the pits, right?
Yeah.
Or what? It's not 5 anymore. That is crazy.
No, it's not. The entirety of the last game was also 10.
What?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh no, Herbie spun. He's gonna lose 2 positions here, I think. He's gonna be back on track before his teammate comes around.
Quite a very wide spread of the field on the track as well.
Yeah, I mean that is what half the field pitting does for you. It also looks like DJ could not get past Ethroa earlier. What is it, Buck?
Got Jubostek, who seems to just be kind of racing in the middle of nowhere.
Where is he even? 10th. Yeah. There is not much ahead or behind. I would think that DJ, with his quali pace at least, would be able to close the gap.
3-second warning, and Asuna also for track limits there.
Oh yeah. So let's see.
So,
Daddy now in a 1v1, I guess, against Menop. There's nobody around. And I'd say for like 1 or 2 more laps, he may have the tire advantage.
Potentially. I can't remember what tires they're on.
Soft and medium. Daddy is like kind of sliding around a lot already.
So, yeah, Daddy's gonna, like, these next 2 laps or so, Daddy's gonna start losing grip a lot.
Oh.
So the softs will only really last around about maybe 8 laps. But if you're really pushing them, they'll fall off a lot quicker.
Catalina just passed Asuna. And probably happily hunting after Herbie. I think, I don't remember where they qualified really, but I think their time trial times are like 5th or 6th best in Chelly. So should not be too bad. Oh, yellow flags. That is Panda, if I see that correctly.
Believe so. I can't see.
No, he only like spun a little bit, but got going pretty quickly again. Psycho seems to be quite fine there between the 2 Racing Bulls, though Nitro is now closing up to him. Oh,
I have a feeling that Nitro will definitely close it, especially on this start finish here.
Yeah. Psycho was
And then
just
the DRS
about
the-
outside of the DRS, so yeah, Nitro gaining a lot here on him.
Yeah, and then Nitro's gonna get potentially not this straight, but the next DRS.
Mm.
And with them being 2 DRS straights, but 1 detection point coming up as well, that's gonna definitely help Nitro out quite a lot. Psycho ruining his line a little bit as well, going a little bit wide, giving some more advantage to Nitro as well.
Sooner
Yeah, so it looks like
coming in.
Nitro's going for the move into the left-right of 910, and yeah,
Yeah, that's easy.
yeah, that's it. He's got ahead there. So now Racing Bulls as 1 and 2.
Yep. And the Sooner is coming out behind DJ for now. Yeah, and Psycho's already dropped second behind Nitro. Oh my god, yeah, that was not a good turn. Just touched the grass a little bit and lost 1.5 seconds almost. By almost spinning out there. So, yeah, that's gonna be hard to catch for him for now. Fabian also...
Fabian losing time as well.
I mean, Fabian has gained a second on the top 3, I guess. But that's probably because of the
lap
mistake.
times are getting a little bit slower though.
Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, all of them still have to pit. Con
Is this true?
or Catalina has now caught Herbie in their sights.
Trying to see what else is going on.
Whoa.
It's quite a tame spread.
Herbie is sliding a lot in
Yeah,
every other
and
corner.
Catalina's just overtaken on one of the corners that I would
Ye-
hate to overtake.
Yeah, I was about to say.
on. It's the I would argue it's the worst corner to overtake. Or go
Yeah,
side by side
I'm
on.
pretty sure Eric got killed by being overtaken in that corner once.
Yeah, we have the meme review of the like 6-car pileup
Yeah, yeah.
and Eric being torpedoed by another.
I don't know
driver
who it
as
was.
well.
It might have been like Seagull or something.
I can't remember.
I can't
but
remember
it was,
neither.
It was messy.
It was. Ocean in the pits, first of the top runners.
Ocean is in the pits.
Fabian is
So
still
where's that gonna
out
take him
on
out?
his mediums.
So he's gonna come out now.
Hey, Seagull.
Ahead
I'm just
of
engagement
Menop,
baiting.
I believe. Yes, just ahead of Menop.
Yeah, it might be tough though. Tires, of course, probably cold. I'm not entirely sure how much that is a thing here.
Yeah, you need to get those tires up to temperature. Menop on 8 lap. Yes, 8 lap old mediums though. So
Yeah, they're probably gonna
Gonna-
have to
yeah.
stop soon as well.
yeah, they're gonna fall off. Ocean with it came up with plus 5 seconds. So I don't. Oh wait, yeah, I know why. Because
The pit.
The pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got very confused for a second there.
But yeah, he's now on hards. Should be comfortably able to drive to the end. I wonder, Nitro probably still has to go a little bit longer, to lap 12 or so for the mediums. Same with Psycho. Fabian should probably
Yeah.
come in at some point now.
Yeah, it's hard
Okay.
to tell. I wish we could see, you know, what their tire percentages are. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Though that would probably be a little bit broken. Someone was
Yeah.
spectating and could just tell.
To be fair, sometimes it does throw up what, you know, their tire
Man up
is at.
with speeding the pit lane. That is probably the end for his points aspirations tonight.
And Herbie overtakes Menop. Denny appears to be closing in on Herbie. To be fair, Herbie only needs to survive 10 more laps in the position he is.
Did he pit already? I don't think he did.
No.
Asuna has pitted already. He's currently pressuring DJ. This is a fight
Yeah.
for actual position,
But
I think.
I'm not too sure if Asuna is pit too early, because he's already on 3 laps.
Yeah, that
with
might
the
be. Like,
mediums.
I'm doubting that he can go to the end on these as well. Especially, like, as a newcomer, I don't... Well, I mean, have never learned to conserve my tires much. But, yeah, I'm not sure how good he actually is. I have not seen any of these guys play.
So Fabian is coming into the pits now.
Daddy is now running up
Slows
into
down.
Herb.
Right. Nice stop from Fabian there.
That looks a little bit too far to overtake here for Daddy. But Fabian is not too far away, so maybe Daddy can fight for that position at some point as well.
Yeah. So it's going to take about a lap to
Yeah.
potentially a lap or two to get the hards back up to the right temperatures.
Oh, dude, Herbie is definitely pushing it to the maximum. I can tell you that much. The amount of drifting this guy is doing is crazy. But he's catching every single one of them.
Daddy behind him.
Yeah, he's also doing that. I do think he's gonna fall to the DRS. Maybe not before the chicane here, but definitely before the next heavy braking zone.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, unless Daddy gets like a mega shitty exit.
I will admit, he is using his ERS and everything perfectly. He's not giving up the position easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
which is really nice. But a lot of newcomers would just kind of peel away and just kind of let them overtake. But Herbie is definitely giving Daddy a run for his money.
Well, he's
And all of
giving
that
him...
just for him to pit as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is good enough, though, right? Like, you still
That's
have
good
to...
mentality, yeah.
Fight for the position, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't
as
matter
long
if
as
you're
you
coming in,
can.
sometimes you just need to hold up the team behind you as much as possible.
I was gonna jump to Jabostic there. Qualified P4 has lost a lot of positions in the early shenanigans, of course. I mean, we can see... Yeah, he's actually on 10 lap old hearts already. Because he pitted lap 2. Which probably means... Yeah, he's likely gonna have to pit again.
If we get a safety car in the next 2 or 3 laps, his only option, I would say, because I don't think he would have kept another set of softs.
Yeah.
So he will need to go on to the mediums. As opposed to all the others who potentially might go on to used softs, but they'll be very minimal wear.
Nitro on the pits
so
now, or rather...
I guess the sense of scrubbed softs. So they've done a couple laps, but not anything too demanding on the tires.
Yeah. So Nitro has just come out of the pits and only has 3 seconds to catch up on Ocean 4. Which is not a lot, given the tire difference.
As well.
Yeah. Wait, Daddy just got overtaken. Oh, Daddy is pitting again. Oh, for a new front wing.
So we've missed something there.
Yeah, I was about to say, when has that... Has he rear-ended Herbie?
I don't think so. I think it must have happened afterwards.
Well, we will see. That, of course, brings Herbie way ahead again. 2.5 seconds at least. And with that, I think his net position is in the points now. Has Con pitted?
Yeah.
I think they have as well this lap.
So Catalina has pit.
Oh yeah, Catalina, yep.
Fresh mediums. So we got DJ 10 laps with the mediums, which, unless there's a safety car, I don't know how they're gonna bring themselves up to the points, especially with having a 10-second penalty. So I think their
Yeah.
chance of the points for today is maybe not there.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tough for sure. Yeah, I think what's remains to be seen is probably Catalina going up to P5 potentially. It's only 3 seconds still there, and they seem to have decent enough pace after the early incident.
Yeah, so Menoff looks like they'll drop to P7.
Oh, actually, yeah, they are already dropping because of the penalties.
Yeah, so
As
Fabian's slowly losing a lot of time. The last lap was a gap of around about 13 seconds. Now we're at a 14.5 nearly, and it looks to be keeping climbing.
can you
I don't know
turn
if that's the tire difference of...
Can you turn your mic up a tiny bit? Because I've been told you are quiet, but I already have you on 200%.
I don't mean I can try.
Yeah, no, that's way better already. I think that's loud enough.
Yeah, the Nitro there with the fastest lap, the 1:19.2.
Oh wow, wait, I'm needing headphones now.
Again, fastest lap isn't really relevant anymore. So I'm not too sure if this is a tactical move, but the Racing Bulls have now swapped positions. So we got Nitro ahead with the 3 seconds. So I'd be interested to see if Ocean's going to start peeling back 3 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's actually watch the fight for the win.
Yes, we got 5 more laps to go.
Is the game also way louder for you guys now? Sorry, I need to figure out the audio settings then, most likely. Your game audio increased massively suddenly. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's because I decreased the audio in the mixer, I think, preemptively. Okay, this should be way better. And yeah, plugging headphones in, of course, overrides the mixer. However, we should be having an audible BATS and a okay audible game now, and I have missed all the relevant overtakes.
There's not really that much going on. It's kind of died down. The end of this lap will cancel out any safety cars, I believe, if the game still runs. But the last 3 laps can't have safety car.
To be fair, I think I have only seen like 1 or 2 races end on safety car, and one was like the one from last weekend.
Yeah. It's not a thing that happens often. I'm pretty sure the Racing Bulls are doing what I thought.
And that is?
Because they were similar pace to begin with, and they were very close, and they've now they've swapped positions, and Ocean has now got nearly a 3-second gap to Nitro.
Oh yeah. So there is like
so
a
that's 3
3-second
seconds.
penalty for Nitro.
Yeah, so giving the buffer, so essentially swapping positions and giving the win.
I don't think... Would they do that?
It looks...
I mean,
That
Nitro
is
is
exactly
just
what it
on
looks
fresh
like.
mediums, right? Like, Ocean is on 4-lap older hards.
Yeah,
I
but
think
the
he's
way
just
that they
naturally
swapped kind of-
gaining. Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know,
they're
the
not
way
gonna
that they
fight.
swapped didn't look like... I don't know.
Oh, well,
But
maybe.
yeah, I mean, it could be tire difference. It might not be. But I mean, I can also understand why that would be the case. You know, if they want to.
Nah, I mean, Nitro
do
is
that.
gaining like a second per lap, I think. I do think this is genuine. I do think they did not fight much, probably because, well, you wouldn't want to take each other out. But then again, I mean, Ocean just gained some because he had DRS here. But Nitro is on 4 lap-old mediums against 8 lap-old hards, so I'd expect him to probably gain some time in every turn.
Yeah.
E-Carb
now
Jelly
on
Dominance
the-
Good War fans. We're there already.
So
Oh.
Suna with another 3 second there, bringing him up to 6 seconds in total.
Well, to be fair, he is flying. He's kind of catching up to Athroa.
Yeah. But as it stands, even if they overtake Ethror, it's still going to be a P11 with the penalties.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he is also struggling on tires.
Yeah.
This is just an anxiety simulator. And wait, no, it's not. Well, he's on 10 lap olds, but DJ is on 14 lap old mediums.
And Ethror is on 15 lap old mediums as well.
Yeah. Wait, where? Yeah, that's kind of crazy, honestly. And then, of course, there's Jabostic with the 15 lap old hearts. But of course, they can take a little bit more wear, I guess.
Yeah. A bit more, I guess.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, Kingsman, like, as you say, there is 30 seconds between 1 and 5, which is true. But it also probably wouldn't have been true if not half of the top 6 qualifiers got caught in accidents in lap 1. And
to be
had
fair.
to start from the back of the field. There would have been a little bit more competition, I'd say. Because DJ was like on the same pace in quali, but now he's P. Oh, Asuna retired. What has happened? We need to know. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how you get to that wall, but damn. That looks like pain. Might have been a tire blowout. Who knows?
It might have been.
Intentional.
But 11 apps? I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so neither. But he was sliding every single turn, so I assume the tires weren't great anymore and maybe it was just not possible to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, any
So
clips of you guys crashing out or DNFing can be sent in the clips channel, so Fabian can potentially put them into Rewind if we get one again.
If we get one. Yeah, so Ocean's gaining back on Nitro, so maybe it was just a little bit of a tire advantage.
I wonder. Yeah, it's curious though, right? Oh wait, it's already last lap. That's crazy.
Yeah, last lap.
How do you say Bono my tires are gone in Italian? Oh my god. Don't ask me. I don't even think we have an Italian driver here.
No. We got yellows. Oh, it's Denny letting the racing goes through.
That's crazy, honestly. P9 overlapped. While Fabian in P4 has appeared. I mean, don't tell me you would not have expected something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
Nitro has another penalty.
Nitro's definitely not
Yep.
got it now.
He
That's
is
a
not
6
winning.
second. He's got P2 by the looks of it, unless he makes some mistake in this last corner.
He's definitely having some
A little bit of
screeching
sliding.
tires. Yeah. But that should be him fine for P2 there.
Yeah, he's gonna get P2, so it's gonna be Ocean
Psycho has no juice anymore.
Oh no!
Is Fabian catching him still? There's a little parade going on the start-finish straight. I'm not entirely sure what is going on there. But yeah, I think
Psycho
he's
ran out
gotten
of
over
fuel.
the line, yeah.
He's got over
Fabian.
the line. The 5 second difference there.
Oh, this might happen to Herbie as well. He is mega lifting and coasting. And his fuel light is flashing as well. But he's the last driver out on track, so it does literally not matter. He's lucky he did not get lapped.
Yeah, so there we go. 2 points for Herbie.
I think
As it stands.
Yeah, Daddy has actually also lost his 4 points actually, right? But Daddy has also lost his P9 because he probably ran out of fuel. Because he was a good bit clear of Athroa.
Yeah.
But yeah, points on the debut for the Alpine. And, well, I mean, I guess a dominant Racing Bull 1-2.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, so podium of Psycho, Nitro, and Ocean on the top step there.
Yeah. And yeah.
So yeah, could be a dominant season from the Racing Bulls.
If they remain here. But then again, there's like a lot of people who did not make it today. So maybe the competition is actually there.
Yeah. We can live in hope. And hope that it's an exciting season for Challenger ahead.
Oh, crazy, you can just add people here. But yeah.
So yeah, fastest lap still went to Nitro there. Again, no point awarded for it. Driver of the day with Catalina. And the most overtakes by Deddy, which is good. I'm really liking the addition to just instead of driver of the day, we're getting all these other ones now.
Yeah, fair.
There is usually one called cleanest driver, and I'm quite
there is no clean drivers in this lobby.
there wasn't one awarded here.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna jump out the booth and in the seat.
Yeah.
Good luck with casting.
Good luck to you out there, and make sure you survive, I guess.
I'm not going to make any comments, but make that of what you will.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See you in a bit then. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, and we are going into the break then, real quick. We'll be back in roughly 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Then with Elite Tier, potentially with Hansen, if he feels well today. He said earlier he was a little bit sick, so he may not be joining for the casting, but probably gonna be a fun Elite Tier regardless. So yeah, see you in a bit then. and it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Welcome back, everybody. It is a cheeky little solo cast for Elite, but that shouldn't be too bad, because there is loads of content here. We have 19 drivers lining up tonight, and yeah, honestly, I couldn't be happier. I could also not be happier to not have been bribed to turn the weather to guaranteed dry. Because I'm feeling a little bit of rainy qualifying. We'll see how the weather evolves, or rather devolves, during the run of this. So, almost full grid here. I think the only two persons missing are... well, let me check actually. It is one of the Mercedes, that is Jalen then, and MQ's also missing, but he is being replaced for this race by Mofa. Rain does not seem to be severe. People are going out on softs apparently, and well, we're already on board with the man, the myth, the legend. We have Jimsky back at it again. I'm also gonna turn up the audio again because I don't want to wear headphones in the solo cast anymore. It's 36 degrees out. And boy oh boy, I could not be happier to not be out right now. So, let's see. Herbie here for the Alpines and the Alpines exclusively. Yeah, I mean, Alpine is a fun little combo. Yanaman there grabbing himself the next of the terrorists and teaming up with Lauda this time around. Let's see if they bottle Constructors' Championship in the last race again. In the Alpine. The crowd is definitely there from Chile, and yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just go through the grid. Rapid is making a comeback after taking a little bit of a hiatus from the last game, due to its pretty much universally bad reception, I guess. Jimsky is back from the front line, from the Russian front lines. Completed his military duties, has sat out the last game entirely for this reason. So yeah, nice to see him back here. Lunar Jedi is a newcomer. Mofa, of course, we know. Hussein and Kurtzer in the Aston. Name a more iconic duo. It's... I don't know. Like, these guys have been having an Aston season already that was very mixed feelings for Kurtzer especially. If I remember correctly, that was one of the seasons where his game would randomly freeze for 4 seconds or so, only for him. Which of course made racing a whole lot more difficult. Yeah, Prosk, newcomer as well. Haas, completely new team. Bats has made his rebrand from Astral, and has also made a big improvement to his racecraft, it seems, as he is now sporting his debut season in Elite Tier, with the presence of Challenger Tier, of course. And that together with Brandon back, another returnee. We've briefly talked about the Alpines already, Yanaman and Lauda. And then Cherry and Kingsman, also a pretty goated duo in the Kick Sauber. Seagull, this time around, we're in the Williams with Fanta together. This is probably one of the two combinations I'd trust to get the Constructors' Championship the most. The other one being, of course, Rapid and Marseillan. But who knows what the Yeast and Jimsky can do, honestly. They have the names, at least. What? I don't know. Is that Aiden? I'm not entirely sure if Aiden even signed up in the very end. But yeah, they have collected themselves a 5th place grid penalty, the Mercedes here. also a newcomer. Jalen also new sign up. Mercedes all new team here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? I mean, Marcellian and Rapid in the Red Bull have not explicitly said that, but they are of course back again. Oh yeah, and Speed Racer is also a new sign up together with Mofa though, or rather MQ usually. So, Rapid P1 as of now, not the biggest surprise. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to get their laps in ASAP because the rain may or may not get worse. And it looks like soft tires are still a choice. Let's see Seagull here, what he can do. Usually it's these guys out on the inters and the dry, and now we're seeing them on the slicks in the wet. Caution being waved to left and right apparently. A lot of people slowing down to leave others by. Also, yeah, probably bugged in the display, because I don't see anyone going slow in Sector 1. Let's see Seagull here. Purple middle sector here. Also almost out of fuel. Had to lift a little bit on the exit there to not overshoot the turn. Not the hardest braking zone of the track most likely. Corner that was made way tighter 2 years back in order to ensure better overtaking opportunity, better racing. Pretty much every other corner was made more wide or removed entirely, as in Sector 2. But yeah, Seagull P5 for now, behind Prosk here. Newcomer in the Haas. On Inters actually. Oh, that is interesting. You can drive these times on Inter. It might actually be not over for qualifying yet entirely. I was kind of fearing that it would be you get a soft run in right from the start, and that's gonna be the run because conditions will get worse then. But if you can drive Inters, it's probably doable to improve from your run out. We'll see. A lot of drivers not having the time in yet as well. Mofa, Bats and Cherry. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Challenger is so cracked. All of these guys were going like 5 seconds faster than Rapid. Clearly they are better. Oh my god. Yep, that is a front wing end plate we see flying around there so beautifully. Very good patience. I would not risk driving backwards, honestly. Because you're gonna get disqualified mega fast. It's definitely entertaining trying to see, or seeing him trying to get Porsche moving again. But expertly managed, I guess, like, if that's a word. It's not an easy way to get going again in that position there, without taking anybody out. So very nicely done. Let's see what Cherry can cook here. It's probably gonna be 25-ish. Oh, yeah, just about. That puts him, yeah, just behind Janeman there, outside of the top 10. Let's see Mofa. Oh, Prosk retired. He's not made it back in, I guess. Not entirely sure happened there? His car already despawned. I assume he just took the wall on the outside. Yeah, Seagull saying he wasn't at his PC when quali started and now he's kinda screwed. Yeah, that is unfortunate for sure. Quality conditions getting worse and worse. These guys are so slow, get me leads. Yeah, for sure, for real. Just have to make the race wet for everybody else and not for you. Well, that's unfortunate. Honestly, it was quite impressive to see how you got out of that pickle on start-finish without taking anybody out. Very nice patience. Of course, unfortunate you did not make it home anyways. P4 time is not too bad though, and with the conditions not getting better much, I see how this may stand until the end. Or at least maybe hard to beat, but we'll see. Let's look at Theo here. And the race is long, right? There's the zones here. Surely overtaking is possible, right? Yeah, you were like 5 seconds ago. When you turned like opposite way and like started driving to turn around, I was already in fear, because that's like a dangerous thing to do, because the game will just immediately disqualify you. But yeah. And softs don't seem to be the way anymore, if I can judge this correctly. Oh, wait. Never freaking mind. Marcellian is the GOAT. So maybe softs are the way again. Who knows? But that is a good sign that qualifying is still very much alive. Because, yeah, you can go quicker. You've barely played in the wet, so might be cooked. Can you tell me if the race is wet as well? Because, of course, you, as a spectator, get, like, no info about the weather at all. Wet to dry. Oh, I love that. That's gonna be spicy. Maybe, okay, yeah, sure. Can't quite remember. Fair enough. Ah. So, Lauda P1. Wait, when has that happened? Must be drying up here. So that is rather looking bad, I guess, for you there, Prosk. Very unfortunate. But yeah, that is a sizable PB. Wonder how long it takes the other drivers to figure out they need to go out on the softs again. It's 5 minutes left, so I imagine for everybody enough time to go back into the pits and go back out and set another lap. I do imagine though, like, a lot of people will wait until the very second and last second and only get one more attempt in. The fact that you're still P6 is crazy. I mean, it's still raining, right? Like, we can't really tell how much better or worse the conditions have gotten. But yeah. I mean, we'll see. Jimsky usually on good pace. Let's see what the Inters still have in them in these conditions, or whether or not he's just going into the pits. A little bit of a drift there into the last turn. But he's hitting that very well. Gets a little bit of slipstream as well. This is all coming together for him. Energy. Yeah, 23.1. The Inters seem to be really good still as well. Even though Lauda is on softs. That is super interesting there. Both tires effectively same speed right now. Oh, Rapid. Rapid is currently 0.7 up. If he can get another 10th or 2 on this third sector, this is going to be enough for him. Let's see. He is probably the undisputed quali goat, at least. Is having the best one-lap pace for sure. So, coming over the line. Oh, that looks really, really good. I think, yeah, 22.4. Conditions are really getting better and better as it looks. 0.7 ahead of Jimsky. I wonder, nah, he does not have enough fuel to just go for another lap. Not sure how much time there's left. There should be about 3 minutes, I think. If that damn caution sign would go away for a second, we could maybe know. Well, who are we watching instead then? Seagull is still on an outlap. Kurtz is also still on an outlap. I would be curious to see. I think that showed like 2 minutes 50 or something. Jerry has just completed a lap that moved him up to P6 here. Let's see Speed Racer, honestly. It's a new guy. Curious to see what he can pull off still. I assume 25.8 is not the max at the current state of the track. I mean, Jannemann P17 is crazy, actually. This guy won races last season. Yeah, the times are really starting to tumble. Frost being passed down further and further. Every single completed lap time. Speed Racer here already 0.5 up after the first sector. Let's see how his improvement is going to pan out here. Yeast P6 for now. It's pretty good as well. There is Theo for 5th. And Rapid has retired in the pits, I think, because he probably can't get out again in time. Or he just doesn't think anybody's going to beat him at this point. Oh, Hussein is also 1,000th behind Lauda. I did not even see that. It's super close for P2 there. Let's see Speed Racer. Coming over the line. Decent last 2 turns. Goes all the way to the wall. And that's an improvement, but not by as much as he may have wanted. Now Seagull. Record champion of Formula Sundays. He is the Lewis Hamilton of our league, but he can only go up to 6th here. It's just behind. Wait, Jimsky and Theo are also on tied times. That is crazy. Marcelian bagging Red Bull 1-2 potentially here. It could be huge for them. But yeah, they were complaining about the other teams potentially being too strong. Here they are, sitting 1-2. As if they weren't too strong. Morpha, I think, is still on an outlap as it looks, as he's not spending ERS. Yeast, I think he did a charge lap and is now going again for another attempt of improvement. What is Jannemann cooking, honestly? Let's see, Brandenburg retired. Oh, Jannemann, I think, is on a hot lap here. Yeah, time is running out now. Oh, 1.1 second improvement by Jannemann here. That is 24.6 already. It's gonna need a good bit more, though. This sector is pretty much just a straight. Let's see if he got any reasonable time gain here. Nope, it's pretty much just the same time. A little bit deep there into the first turn. Very poor exit here. Could not really take a lot of speed. However, there is a lot of time in these turns if the conditions got better. A lot of sausage curb there taken by him here. Should still be in the low 24s, so around the top 10 position, I think, is what he can expect. Let's see. Oh, this could even be better. Nope. Yeah, it is better. Top 9 then here, just beating out Morpha. And I was about to go to Jimsky to see where he is going, but he has stolen pole away. And it can only be taken by Theo still. It's coming over the line. 22.8 is an improvement, but not to his position. Ultimately, last car on track, Fanta. Not sure where he ended up there in the very end. Yeah, still 19th. This is a very interesting qualifying weather though, like where Inters and Softs are almost the same speed. Jimsky on pole on his first race back is absolute cinema for sure though. Then we have the Red Bulls, Lauda and the Alpine. I don't think he was expecting to be the one carrying the team there, but he has Jannemann beaten in quali. Hussein in the Aston, top 5 as he belongs to. Seagull a little bit worse qualifying here, only 7th. But he has also just said he never drove wet on this game. But yeah, it seems to be raining still. Wet to dry might be a very realistic opportunity. Possibility? Probably. So, yeah, we will see. We will see. Yeah, Alpine Glazing still going strong in the chat. Deservedly so. It was a banger qualifying by Lauda here. Now watch him bottle it in lap 3. I'm gonna Thanos snap him out of this race. Nah, surely. The Lauda Doubters will not eat good today. He's finally gonna make it happen. He's gonna bring a race to the end. So, everybody out on Inters. Though the conditions... No, it looks a lot wetter. If you compare it to the qualifying. Kinda see there's water on the track here. So yeah, it's for sure Inter conditions. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. If what Prost said is correct, we are expecting a weather change towards dry at some point. It's gonna be crucial to hit the right timing to go for the pits and get that dry tire. I feel like this way around is like sorta easy still. Because you start on Inters no matter what. I feel like the races that end wet are way more complicated to strategize because you kind of have to like anticipate when the rain is coming in, if it's gonna be hard tire galore to make it till that point, or if you can go for a quicker tire to have a better tire ready at the rain start. If going for a softer compound is actually worse for the rain start because you are going to have more degraded tires when the rain comes in. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Very curious about Prost especially, I think. Brandenburg I'd have expected a little bit further up as well. But Prost seemed to have decent pace and now starting from 15th. Same with Kurtzer outside of the top 10. It's honestly stacked names here. Kurtzer used to be pole contender, championship contender back... I'm not even sure if he has a championship. Oh, Jimsky missed the parking spot. That is not too great. Not too great of a start for him there. Last few cars lining up on the grid. Hunter is going to be the last one to get there. Jannemann disqualification as well. Former teammate of Jimsky. That was definitely a banger of a season as well when they were in Ferrari. But right now, there's only one Ferrari in the picture, and that is Jimsky on pole. Let's see if he can keep it all the way until turn 1. They are going away. It seems like Jimsky got a decent launch there. Don't think there's going to be an attack by Rapid. Marcian is not making a lunge as well. Further back, a lot of side-by-sides. I hear minor contact, but nobody is spun around or anything. Yellow flags are there, but yeah, not too many positional changes here. There's an Alpine going down the inside of the Haas, but is not making his way through there. And yeah, everybody got away decently cleanly, I'd say. Oh my god, and I can't say anything. Hussein is funking dead. Not sure what happened there entirely. I just saw him fly through the screen there. And yeah, narrowing that section of the track definitely did not help the incidents, I guess. Rip to Hussein there. And Kingsman is P5. I wonder if that has anything to do with that. Who was around Hussein before? Must have been, like, Seagull was just behind. Seagull started P7, right? Yannaman P9, so they gained, all of them gained 2 positions. Yeast from 12th to 8 is kinda crazy, honestly. Lauda did lose a lot of positions, he's now 12th. And is there someone else who dropped down a lot? Might have been Cherry, I'm not entirely sure where he ended up in quali. Oh, and Theo lost positions. He was further up. He's now down in 9th. Jimsky, fastest lap here. It looks like VSC is off, but then again, we will never know again, because I always have caution sector 1 up on top. Great. Yeah, so Jimsky before Rapid in 2025. Crazy. Seagull is also right there with Marseillan just behind them, and Kingsman honestly holding on behind them for now as well, but this is the first racing lap before it's all been into... Oh, and Speed Racer has retired. Louder be my camera. VSC again. They really don't want to send out the safety car. Kurtze gets a 10-second time penalty for severe collision. It's the same spot again. We have not seen anything. Safety cars out on track. I see that yellow little dot. Okay, yeah, 2 victims to the wall. Interesting. Well, and here we are. It's not even lap 3 and Lauda has already lost his good qualifying position. He must have been caught in the Hussein incident, most likely, I think. He was around that position from the start, but... yeah. We're gonna see. So, is Jimsky gonna run into the unsafety car? Nope. Safety car is gonna pick him up. No murder victims today by Mr. Mailander. Hunter and Kurtze both in the pits. Must have been involved in that Speed Racer incident further back. Honestly, like, there was a prediction between which tier will have more reports, and I feel the possibilities are, like, kinda similar for both of them. There have been incidents in the starting laps, for sure. For as long as the safety car is gonna go, because it's gonna be at least one more lap after this one, I think. I'm just gonna grab myself some drink real quick, because I have finished mine, and it's... yeah, 36 degrees out, so it's freaking hot in here. And I don't know. You should do that as well, for as long as the safety car lasts. Hydration is important. Don't want to have you collapse here, watching Formula Sundays. What are the people gonna think? So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so end of the first lap behind safety car. There's gonna be one more because the field is gonna be bunched up behind the safety car by the end of this lap. Very likely. Unless there's anyone else who wants to go for fresh inters here, but I feel that would not be worth the lost track positions. Kurtz is about to close up to the field very soon here as well. I mean, yeah, that gives us a little bit of a reset, even though there was not too much happening beforehand anyways, position-wise. Of course, that Hussein incident was crazy. I am already looking forward to see clips of this after the race. And then, of course, I assume a similar thing might have happened to Speed Racer, because it's like the exact same spot. We've seen Catalina, I think, drive past Herbie here. And we had half a heart attack. It's just very dangerous with these new walls going through in that spot. Safety car in this lap. So let's have a little look here. Jimsky can slow the field down by quite a good margin. Honestly, this is probably the best track for a safety car restart, because the Sector 2 line comes so early, like almost halfway through the track. And you have such a huge margin to initiate a restart, because there's so much track left, and you can like slow down the field a lot, and then yeah, you have way more spots to initiate a potential restart. Another thing, I don't see any rain anymore. So while I said, oh, well, you would be stupid to get new inters right now, I think you could have actually taken a gamble and went for softs instead. Jimsky is definitely already at pace again. The entire field is following. Let's hop on board with Rapid here and see if he can make a move. As you can see, it is fully drying up right now. And the question is just, when do you swap for softs? Jimsky running very deep there in turn 1. And we'll run here, deep here again. Might just be the track conditions already, honestly. Getting really, really bad for the Inters. Yeah, also was very close there. Well managed by both of the drivers to not glue each other into the wall there. And Jimsky's just cutting over these second turns of these chicanes that are so characteristic for Melbourne. And right now he is losing his position. Same as Marcellian, I think, here. Seagull. Lot of ERS used, but he's getting ahead of the second Red Bull. For now, that is. There may be a counter move here. Nope. A little bit too far back on that one. Kingsman was already eyeing an overtake on the two of them. Now pitting becomes a very interesting idea, because if everybody is pitting at this point, right, you are probably gonna get held off on exiting the pit lane again, because everybody's just going through. There's no unsafe releases and stuff, and we turned the setting off where the cars just goes through each other in the pit lane. So yeah, while pitting with everybody at the perfect time might be a good idea per se, you're in an unlucky placement in the pits. You may just lose a second or so because other cars are going past your your pit, and you can't exit. I'm curious when it's dry enough anyways, because I don't really see any wetness on the track anymore. Kingsman might pull a move on Marcellian here, backs out of it sort of. forces him into a bad exit here, but I don't think it's enough without DRS to make a move. Yeah, no. Excuse me. And Rapid is kinda running away with it here. It's already a second clear of Jimsky. I really wonder, when are we going to the pits? Jimsky's going in right now, so is Seagull. Both Red Bulls staying out, which is interesting, especially because they can't pit at the same time. They're too close together. But they deem it not dry enough to pit yet, even though half the pit is now in. And the winner of the pit roulette is nobody, because I think the positions are pretty much unchanged. It may have been that Lauda actually gained some positions through it. But I'm not entirely sure. He is currently not facing the right way. Seems like he had a little... well, coming together with the two McLarens, almost sliding to Kurtz as well. Oh my, yeah, Jimsky is struggling though on these tires. Seagull just behind him. I'll hop on his POV. Wonder if these two can gain enough time on Rapid and Marcellian to stay ahead. Don't think the pit lane in Australia is crazy long, to be honest, so not sure if this is already enough. 6 plus another 6, 12, 15. It's like 21.5 seconds or so between Jimsky and Rapid. So it's gonna be really, really close. I think it's like 21 to 22 seconds, this pit lane. DRS is enabled, so I think the Red Bulls have hit a slightly better time to go in. And as you can see, Rapid is already coming out. And he is way clear of Jimsky and Seagull. 4 seconds, so yeah, the early pits did not help them much at all. Marcellian lost some time in the double stack as well. Kingsman is now past him, and behind him is Jannemann. Who might be attacked by the Haas though here of a Lunar Jedi. Yeah, Jannemann running very, very deep there. You don't really want to overtake here. You've seen what happened before. Yeah. Jedi backing out there. Let's go over to Theo, who had a pretty good qualifying, but is now stuck behind Fanta in 12th position. Gonna force him a little bit deep, getting a much better exit here. I don't think Fanta can hold that. He is not falling before the chicane, he's for sure falling after. But yeah, that is easy enough for him. Gonna win with a time penalty for corner cuts. Oh wow, and he is fiercely defending against Lunar Jedi. Maybe stay with him here, because it looks like the tire advantage is for sure helping the Haas drive out. And Lauda has retired from the session, and in what it seems like, a crash. I wonder if the safety car's gonna kill somebody again. Nope, it just stopped there. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Kurtz is pitting. Makes sense, to be honest. I was like, maybe he's getting a new wing. But he's just getting rid of the soft tire. Which, yeah, makes a lot of sense at this point. Lauda texting something in Discord, so I assume we are gonna find out what caused his early demise. And everybody's gonna get bunched up once more. Nobody can pit. Well, Lauda saying done for today. Yeah, damn right you are. Your car's not driving anymore. Speeding under safety car for Kurtzer. Yeah, damn. drive-through penalty. I feel like Kurtz is pretty close to being done for today as well. That's crazy. Kurtz spun in front of me and I passed him, but he hit my rear. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. That is just plain unfortunate. Well, we have one Middle Eastern driver still running. And with the rates the DNFs come tickling through here, he may be able to get points. Nothing I could do there, honestly. Yeah, that happens, I guess. It's just an incident. Hussein spun in front of me too, and you picked up damage lap 1. Ah, yikes. Mr. Zero Luck today. Yeah, you picked Alpine. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think Alpine drivers are, like, known to have zero luck. I feel like the no luck team is usually the Aston. Hugely boosted by Fabian driving in there for a couple of seasons, but Kurtzer was definitely on there as well in his time where he lost race wins due to screen freezes and such. Rapid saying that safety car could not have been worse times. Honestly, it's kind of true, right? Like, if the first safety car comes 2 laps later, or 1 lap later, everybody can pit for slick tires. And if the second safety car comes 2 laps earlier, everybody can pit for slick tires. But like this, it's like nobody is pitting during safety car, except like people where it really doesn't make sense any other way. And everybody had to make the pit stop in between the safety cars. Well. We are closing or bunching the field up again. Kurtz has a drive-through, of course, but that's gonna be served after the safety car, because I don't think you can serve drive-throughs in safety car. Up in front here, I'm wondering if Jimsky can go to the end on these hard tires, or if Seagull and Rapid will make it to the end on the medium tires even. Or if there's going to be rain again, because it's still like kind of dark. Who knows? Gonna be interesting still. Jannemann is also the only one of the top drivers with a time penalty here. Aaron Kurtz have picked themselves some up further down. But yeah, for his ambitions of high points finish, that's gonna be pretty tough. Oh my... Yeah, Jimsky wants to go back to the woods apparently. Enjoying himself a little bit of that Aussie nature. So let's see it. Let's see where Rapid is gonna pick up the pace. Still going very slow so far. Though I assume it's gonna be happening between the 2 corners, or out of this one maybe. Yeah, there we are. And he actually catches Jimsky off guard a little bit, I guess, but this may just be tire and grip diff. Weaving around a little bit to break slipstream, potentially. And stays ahead into turn 1, but I think the real battle is against Jimsky here anyways. Because, you know, the medium runners there, catching up to him. Seagull especially. The age-old rivalry, because before it was... Seagull vs Rapid, it was Seagull vs Jimsky. Marcellian here, stuck behind Kingsman and Jimsky. Kingsman honestly quite the glow up as well. I think he was saying something about like probably suffering in the lead, but damn. This is suffering, give me some, please. Brandenburg and Yeast. Yeah, I mean, Yeast as well, right? Like, imagine, this guy almost ended up in Challenger tier. But he's now well in the points. It does look like it's getting more lighter than darker, so... rain is probably not on the menu anymore. Brandenburg. That's gonna... might get a run back on Yeast here. Out of the slipstream, using a lot of ERS to be fair, his battery is now completely drained. But he is ahead for now. A little bit late into that turn, sliding through it a little bit. And Kurtz has saved his drive-through now, so he's gonna have a bunch of free time and free air. Yeast with a penalty here, corner cut. Further up, Kingsman versus Marcellian. Oh, and versus Jannemann. Slipstream is definitely going strong here. DRS for the two guys ahead. Let's see. I don't think, yeah, Kingsman can make a move back here as well. Be happy if it's only these two positions he's losing. But well, he can pull the same thing in the upcoming lap on these two guys, I guess. And Seagull is out of range of the DRS of Rapid, but so is Jimsky out of Seagull, so top two seem pretty cemented right now, whereas third position here is a little bit more of an ask. There's a DRS train all the way down to P11. Yeast is kind of dropping it a little bit as well here. Oh, and EO. That is definitely a little lunge, but I feel like he was reasonably alongside. Almost throwing his car away there though, taking too much of the curb on the exit. And Prosk may be the next one to attack Yeast here. Yeah, 8 laps mediums are probably getting to the point roundabout now where they are not that great anymore. Somehow Brandenburg got himself into this battle and Marcellian dipped out of it entirely. Wait, Seagull must have made a mistake somewhere. He's lost a second to Rapid and is now pulling Jimsky and Marcellian with him. That must have been a semi-decent mistake, I guess. A lot of time to lose in a lap, even if Rapid was pushing all out, but given he has not driven a fastest lap last lap, I doubt that has happened. Well, battle for P5 still ongoing. Banter with the time penalty. Oh, and Jimsky is past Seagull here. I wonder how the Mercedes is gonna join this battle. We could look at the infighting between the Haases and, well, their mother team. East potentially under threat to a double overtake on the second DRS straight here. But the exit is not super great for Lunar Jedi. And Prosk there, no, not really in position to do anything neither. Let's look at Marcellian again instead versus Seagull and Jimsky. A little bit wide there, but keeping it within the lines. Kingsman has dropped Brandenburg entirely as well, whereas Brandenburg has caught up to the top 4 group, 2nd to 4th, who have been losing a lot of time to Rapid here. I feel like Seagull in free air has slightly better pace than Jimsky in free air here, but that might be tire diff entirely. Marcian past Seagull now. Tiny contact there between Jannemann and Jimsky Kingsman. And Theo is just behind them, lurking for any kind of mistake these two could be doing. Honestly, he probably doesn't even need a mistake, he's just gonna slip through with DRS here anyways. Because Jannemann certainly is. Oh my god. Okay, smashing the wall there a little bit. Hopefully no damage for him. Jannemann 6 seconds. He's really gotten, yeah, a definitely creative interpretation of the track limits, and it's just about halfway through the race. So at this rate, he's gonna pick himself up in at least one more penalty, and with 9 seconds, he's gonna end up well out of the points. Well, Jimsky is now clear of Seagull, at least for the DRS. Well shit, yeah, Jannemann washed. You're rooting for a serial choker and a washed guy. I'm doing louder dirty. I mean, the one lap pace is there, but like, I'm saying it as a meme, but it really is qualify P5, die on lap 3 every single time. Whether he can do something for it, or it's just dumb luck, or dumb bad luck. And I mean, Jannemann pace looks fine, but I feel like these 2 turns here, the chicane is like kind of very difficult to take quickly without getting penalties. Especially more so on controller, where the movement is just a little bit less precise than on wheel. Well, I don't even know if Jannemann has a wheel, but I don't think he plays wheel. Oh, he's also going no line, so yeah, that's probably gonna improve for at some point. Seagull pitting, probably for another set of mediums. He's trying to undercut the other medium runners, I guess. No hearts, actually. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So we're seeing... I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if the others actually need to pit again. Or if they could just try and race it to the end and hope that Seagull never gets through all the traffic. Well, we'll see. Seagull's gonna have like 7 seconds of open air now. Ah, Jannemann losing the position to Theo. And Rapid is just so far clear of everybody else. There is a lot of battling going around. Brandenburg here is kinda bulldozing his way through Marcel Jan, at least from the second half of the move that we saw there. It's definitely asserting dominance, claiming his space to the inside. Red Bulls both go in for the pit stop. I do think they're far enough apart to not lose any serious time with the double stack. Yeah, that's like half a second maybe. Both of them go back to the mediums. So let's see Seagull. What? Seagull, please, yeah. He's getting past Marcel Jan, very clearly at least. Oh, and Luna has retired into the wall. Not sure what happened there. Virtual safety car. There's no safety car coming out as of now. I wonder if that has been contact. I mean, this is definitely a turn where you can lose it by yourself towards the right. But it's also a turn where someone could maybe come out of the pits, because I think Rapid was just exactly in that spot. Oh, never mind. Luna saying lost all haptic randomly. Haptic is a beautiful word. I don't even know if that is an English word as well. This is probably a word that could be on Wordle if it wasn't 6 letters. Of course this happens mid-race, yes, it's unfortunate. Always sucks, but yeah, problems like these do exist every now and then. This could be huge for Jimsky and Brendan Beck if they can get their pit stop through during this VSC. They might be on the money. Janneman probably as well. Nope, Janneman's staying out. Not sure why. Does he want to go to the end? Is he waiting for Lauda to pit because that train has left the station? Hunter is also staying out. I mean, for him I get that because he has been further down. Everybody else is in the pits now. Oh, Brendan Beck retired. What happened? We need to know. Oh, this looks like someone who exited the pits and then just got run over by someone else. To be fair though, I feel like the pit exit in Australia is actually atrocious. It's crazy. Like releasing the cars right into the apex because like the safety car line goes pretty much until like 20 meters before the apex. It's low-key crazy. Brendan Beck typing. I assume it's not gonna be happy. Wait, Jimsky is all the way down now. Seems to have spun around. Nope, he is just absolutely noseless. From a possible top 3 to DNF, saddest race. Yes, really unfortunate for Brendan Beck. Oh, sad man. I was looking forward to see him back there after qualifying was not too great. Really looked like he could medal with the leading group. Rapid has to really care to not kill himself while overtaking Fanta on Old Hearts. Which is at this point also only like... I wouldn't say only him to blame, but like it's a patience issue. You don't have to force an overtake against a car like this when you can just wait for 2 turns and easily run past them on the next DRS straight. But yeah, well managed here. Let's see how much of a fight Janneman is going to put up. Jimsky retired as well. It seems like he DNF'd in the pits and then his car just drove out on track again. But yeah, he despawned, so all good. Yeah, and honestly, the midfield has a lot of new battles now. Everybody is on fresh tires. People are catching up to others. I think Prosk and Cherry here are probably gonna get to Yeast at some point. Cherry also here, currently in the top 10 finishing position. Oh, well, let's move up here. Theo has caught Fanta. And, well, I'd be eating my mug if this is not going to be an overtake at some point. 7 laps is way too long for Fanta to hold off Theo for the entirety. In fact, he barely even does hold off Theo until the DRS zone, but yeah, as you can see here, as soon as the DRS opens, the Mercedes is a rocket ship. He's just gone entirely. I think Fanta has done Seagull his Checo service, held off the opposition at least a little bit. Now is waving through his teammate. And Seagull is almost in range of Theo again, but of course at tire disadvantage. I'm also not entirely sure why Seagull didn't go for mediums. Like, it's only 10 laps, surely mediums would have been better here. But who am I to judge, honestly? He probably has thought something. Maybe he didn't even have mediums anymore. this may very well be true. I'm not entirely sure what Rapid was driving beforehand, if it was mediums or hard, because that would make sense if Rapid and Masterlian went hard to medium, that everybody else would go medium to hard. So, Yannemann is about to be involved in a battle for the on-track lead, which he is probably gonna fight for as long as he can on these tires, even though he knows very well he's gonna lose that position at some point due to his immense amount of time penalties. Actually, he might lose the position on purpose and try to just slipstream with Rapid, get pulled by Rapid further to the front, trying to gain some time with that. I do think this is not going to work out for him very much. I do think Rapid should just be so much quicker on the Thrash tire that I doubt that Yannemann will even see DRS by the middle of this lap. But we'll see. We can follow up. Yeah, there we have it. One little slide. Guess you have to push to the absolute max and... oh, Cherry retired and Prosk retired. Oh no. I think... wait, is Prosk Polish as well? I might be mistaken. That is some in-house fighting with the Poles here. That led to an unfortunate end for their races. Damn. This is really Drive to Survive. Everybody's getting points as long as they get home at all. So let's see. Yannemann still in DRS range. This is huge for him. Honestly, getting 2 DRS windows out of this, probably doing him a great service already. That's like 2 seconds. Prosk saying, I'm sorry. Just lost it on the exit. So they probably were side by side, and then Prosk seemingly slid out into Cherry and, well, killed a man. A lot of incidents for sure. Oh, Theo here, taking a little bit of grass, probably not recommended. Not side by side. He was behind, I hit wall and then he couldn't avoid. Ah, okay, yeah, unlucky. I mean, happens. Happens to the best. Oh, Fanta and Kingsman. Yeah, Kingsman should have an easy time going past this as well. Fanta doesn't need to fight this. He knows he has a penalty. He knows he has way worse tires. At this point, he's probably... he could defend against the East, I think, because... wait, actually, let me see. Both of them have 3 seconds. It's only Yannemann and Kurtz on 6. So that is 4 position. Okay, yeah, so that happened actually. You come out of the pits and bro just turns in. Yeah, I thought as much. That well, it looked like the pit exit is atrocious. I don't think we have to argue much about that. But yeah, it looked like someone turned into a car that was just driving there, and Rapid was coincidentally near. We will see, I guess. Yannemann is now caught by Seagull and Theo. And that's probably gonna be him overtaken rather quickly. Oh wow. Okay, Seagull really ran very deep there. I think all the way over the gravel. I thought Theo would go with them through there, but honestly, he was further back than I anticipated. But yeah, Jannemann is doing surprisingly fine on his old hearts here. It's only 3 more laps. And, well, he has lost some positions, but if it wasn't for his 6 seconds of time penalties... Okay, I say nothing ever again. I could have just said Spinalla instead. Well, Fanta is staying somewhat close behind Kingsman's, definitely running a little deep here. And yeah, Fanta vs is for position, both of them have 3 seconds of time penalties, so that's gonna be that. And Jannemann just tries to survive. He's definitely losing against Marceljan, but he does not have to lose against Kingsman as well. It's 9 seconds of a difference currently, just about. And he could keep P5, I think, if he does not lose more than 1.5 seconds per lap. No, Rapid is already in lap 27, okay. Oh no, wait, does it count for the one you're spectating? Okay, that's interesting. Does it? Yeah, it does actually. Okay, crazy. So yeah, 2 more laps for Jannemann here. And it's 8.5 seconds to Kingsman as of now. Oh, Yeast is gaining big time on Fanta as well, so this could be very interesting as well. For P7 here between the two. Well, further up, the deal is pretty much sealed. It's gonna be Rapid Seagull. Theo, most likely. I don't think Marceljan is getting past Jannemann and catching Theo still in these... Well, in this last lap, really, because Rapid is over the line. He has just initiated the last lap. Okay, kind of lifting here, taking this time, waiting for the next straight. Okay, that is easy as hell. Oh, and he is DNF'd. What has happened? We need to know. Does look like he's on the start-finish streak. I wonder if this is an overtake on Fanta turned bad. Not entirely sure. It's crazy, actually. Wait, will that mean... I'm not actually sure if Mofa will still overtake him because he's lapped. It really depends on whether or not... Yeah, I think he DNF'd slightly before the finish line. Because Yeast would have kept points, I guess, if he DNF'd slightly later. I'm not sure. Kurtzer going past. Kurtzer going fastest lap mode here as well, but there's no points for that anymore. Let's see, Jannemann is not gonna overtake Marceljan again. He just needs to finish without major bottles here, because he still has 1.5 seconds to Kingsman to spare. It's only 1 more turn. And well, congrats to Rapid Seagull and Theo, newcomer on the podium immediately. Marceljan with a strong 4th. Jannemann salvages a 5th position out of... honestly, semi-botched strategy, and corner cut penalties definitely didn't help. Fanta from last position to P7 here, in this absolute chaos. Bats is gonna claim points on his maiden elite tier Grand Prix as well. Kurtzer, even though, yeah, they tried everything to stop him, he's still getting 2 points out of this race. So, I'm reading the Discord right now that the Seagull Janneman overtake. Seagull only went that deep because he apparently breaks way earlier than Janneman, and Janneman mega rear-ended him. Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I think there's gonna be... Oh, actually there is already reports. Curious to see what's going on with that. But yeah, Rapid P1 for now. Seagull coming in second. Then Theo in P3. Let's see. Driver of the day is actually Fanta. Wait, I don't have Fanta. Oh, as EA friend. Okay, I have them all on Steam, I guess. Yeah, race winner Rapid, fastest lap Kurze. Yeah, in the... oh no, the McLaren is like the team you support, right? I was about to say, that is not a McLaren. Then, yeah, Fanta, driver of the day. Most overtakes for Theo. And then cleanest driver, Marcian. Here we have it. Podium, as said before, Marcian P4. Janneman in P5. Kingsman, Fanta, Bats, Kurtz and Mofa are finishers, and then, yeah, rip to the ones who didn't make it to the very end. Unfortunate for them. So, that's been it from us tonight. Was a pleasure to bring you Formula Sundays 2 tiers again. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and yeah, looking forward to see you next week again for race number 2. Till then, bye bye. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.